Take my life and let it be set on fire from down, build me up again.
That was easy, right?
Hello,
Hi,
we're the
we're the
Gunmas.
Carolyn?
And Martha. We are here today to talk about the shooting that happened in Virginia, at Virginia Beach in the municipal building. We weren't going to talk about this, but this happened and we were working on what we would talk about last night, finishing up, and we decided we need to talk about this. This has been happening so much, and we want to talk about this because it's a very tragic thing. Apparently, they knew the person that shot them. He was a co-worker at the municipal building. This is a very tragic thing, and we are very sorry for this. We feel that on this note, on this happening, we need to take responsibility. We need to think about what this means as gun owners, as people who love our neighbor, as Christians. What does this mean? Does this mean more gun laws?
Well, on the King's Report today it was mentioned by Tim Elder that over 90% and 98% of mass shootings are done in gun-free zones. So if this is true, then I don't think we need more gun laws.
Oh, definitely.
Gun restriction laws. But we do need more education about guns and gun safety.
Yes.
And we need more law-abiding and regular good citizens
Yes.
with guns so that these kind of things can be prevented.
Yes, well, a bad person, a criminal, when he can freely shoot people and people don't have any way to protect themselves, to have more restrictions, that's what that means. It means that people are rendered defenseless in a situation like that.
Right.
Nobody's there. If nobody is armed that's there and the police come, it's already too late in this case. In every case, as Tim said, the shooting, the killing starts from the first shot until the police get there.
Mm-hmm.
And how many people was that? That was 12 people in Virginia Beach, and many more from all the different shootings that we've had. They're 98% in gun-free zones, as Carolyn said. As the Gunmas, we don't want to make light of owning and using firearms. We want to take away the fear of using this tool to protect and defend ourselves, our neighbors, our loved ones.
When we were young, we learned to use knives, we learned to use a car when we're a certain age. Why can't we learn to use guns? These are all inanimate objects.
Exactly.
And it's depending on who's using them, how they're used, if they're used for good or for evil. So why not learn to use a gun when you're young?
Right.
Even in school. We had a friend who, 50 years ago, she learned to use a gun in school in New Jersey, of all places.
Of all places.
This makes common sense.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that we're educated at a young age.
Yes.
And take the fear out of it, because young people, when they're trained to use knives, even in the kitchen, and how to use them effectively, even as defense, and using heavier tools as they get older, let's say you live on a farm or even in your home.
It's really common sense to just become more educated about guns, because
It's definitely common.
the bad people will always get guns, no matter what
No
gun
matter
laws
how
you
many
have.
restrictions are
They know
made.
how to get guns.
Yep.
So the only answer is for good people to learn to use guns for self-protection and protection of our neighbors and our friends.
Jesus says in Matthew 22, 37 through 39, before he says this, he's asked by a Pharisee who's also a lawyer, in the Bible about what is the greatest commandment. And Jesus says the first and greatest commandment is to love God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. That is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So we're here with our AR-15s. This AR-15 my son bought for me 2 years ago. I really love the AR-15. It's so easy to use. I've talked about this before. I'm challenged by the pistol. I'm determined, especially after what happened yesterday at Virginia Beach, to make a commitment to own a pistol, to honor the victims of this shooting and other shootings. We want to make a commitment to educate ourselves more, practice more, in my case, own a pistol, and Carolyn's case to get her CCW, and encourage others to overcome any fears and educate themselves, and just take the first step, whatever that is, to own and master a firearm, especially for concealed carry, so you can, go wherever you need to go and protect yourself and protect other people. It's difficult, of course, with the AR-15. It's good for home defense. It's good for many things, and it's very, it's fun to shoot for practice. We want to encourage, especially Christians, to understand the importance of taking responsibility in this way. This is how you can truly love your neighbor as yourself. So what I want to say is, after incidents like happened in Virginia Beach, should we lay down our arms? I don't think so. I think for me, this means to take up my arms in a big way, to seriously, own and master a pistol, because I have my CCW. Carolyn has her pistol, but not her CCW yet, and she's going to do that. Yes. So this is our response in honor of those people that died, to not lay down our arms, but to stand strongly to support the Second Amendment as it is and as we believe it always should be. This is truly how we love our neighbors.
This is all part of building the kingdom. As in the Lord's Prayer it says, "Thy kingdom come,
Thy will
thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven."